clearly marked. But he didn't do it. No, no. He just admitted he didn't do it. His wife did. So your wife struck me because she didn't like me watching and commenting and critiquing your interview. She didn't like it because y'all got so much shit from what your husband said. And then every time it gets brought up, it's, but why did he burn his? I didn't burn it, you dumbass. Here again, they take elaborate things. When I say elaborate, I mean long, deep stories, and then they'll take an aspect of it and repeat it back like, that's all that there is to it. No. When I lived in my family's home back in 2021 was when a laptop from 2018 finally went. And because we didn't have a recycling service here, and you're not supposed to throw away those batteries in a landfill, you know, it's marked. There's a fucking symbol that's marked on the back of it. It's like warning, do not do this. So, me being me, I come up with the solution in my mind, but well, we have a burn pit. I'll just burn it, you know. So I burned it. Fast forward 2022, I have a different laptop. I start having my troubles online. A few months later on, I was trying to install Ubuntu on that laptop. Around the same time, not too long ago, I'd gotten threatened by Triple T. So, when the laptop wouldn't install and I couldn't go backwards because I didn't back up a partition or whatever the hell I should have done, I had another useless laptop. Now, this one didn't get burned like they try to allege, like the first one that I talked about. This one just simply got thrown away, period, because there's no burn pit since where I lived, since I came onto YouTube. There wasn't a burn pit where we rented, and there's not a burn pit here where I rent, or where we rent, excuse me. So, yeah. And then that new laptop, fan stopped working here a few months back. Guess what? It's sitting in the living room. Everything that's been on my computer, everything I have automatically gets synced with OneDrive. Everything. So if I need to change computers or for whatever reason, or data loss happens, virus, whatever, all my shit is backed up. I have it backed up on a physical copy, another physical copy, OneDrive, and Google Drive. I paid about $20 a month for a terabyte, and I forget however many, couple hundred gigabytes on Google. You know, so I have plenty of space for all my computer files, clips, screenshots, documents, resume, phlebotomy certification papers, all that, you know. But aside from the deflection measure, which is forget what we're talking about with Triple T, let me try to point out and allege without saying it that he might be a pedophile by saying, well, why did he get rid of his computer? Why did he burn that one, even though it wasn't that one, but the one before? Why did he burn that then after I said that? Well, if it had went the way you said it, then maybe because I didn't want to take any chances with your crazy ass. Or perhaps maybe I didn't want you or any of your fucking stalking buddies to go dumpster diving and, attempt to get my laptop to plant something on it. But that's, again, a what if. Because you could have, well, I don't think you would have busted in it. You might have. But, that's another reason why it was wiped. Well, I couldn't wipe the one that I threw away, but basically the one before I even knew any of you existed, yeah, it was burnt up. I would have done the same or would have liked to done the same to the last one rather than just letting it be thrown away, because I actually give a shit about the environment. But, I know some of you don't really care or understand or give a shit, you know. I bet none of them could tell me how many pounds of water gets used or land is used just to feed, one regular standard American diet eater. Guarantee they couldn't tell you that. I know what it is, because I give a shit about the environment. Well, I guess I'm a liberal, trendy snowflake, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I really don't care. Not a liberal. I thought I was growing up when I was younger, but no. I just really liked Rand Paul and Ron Paul. But yeah. So now that I was able to express myself, they're not entirely surprised because previous research has suggested that probiotics offer protection against other respiratory diseases, including flu and RSV. Now, you'd have to kill me first to get to my dog. So, I bet the person that said that, though, don't have the balls to come up here on the panel. Got to make sure we differentiate. Because if they hear the words come up here, they might be, oh, we can use that as a fucking invitation. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Jim, that's the biggest part of the Biden re-election campaign, which is that essential parts of the Biden coalition that propelled him to victory in 2020 are now defecting from the president, a lot largely over concerns about the economy. So you have younger voters, which Biden won overwhelmingly in 2020, are now leaning towards Donald Trump if you believe the latest polls. You have Hispanic voters who, again, have a huge part of the Democratic coalition. If you believe the latest polling, they're pretty evenly split between the two candidates that Trump is nominating. And also African American voters, which is an essential part of the Democratic base. Biden won about 90% of the black vote in 2020. There was an AP poll out this week showing his approval rating I wonder what's gonna happen in well, if you people love to talk over people and not let them get anything they got to say out, and then you may not block them, but you control the panel and so forth, and you do block certain people when you don't like what they say, so you're no different. Suicide trolls, yeah. Yeah, yeah, nice try. I don't know what I was trying, so you can just kiss my ass. Yeah. I blocked you. Ah, I block anybody I don't want to associate with. Yeah, trolls and the like. Yeah, I block them. And you mad? Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Ah. But oh shit, I forgot about. Oh no 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 no! I hope I didn't forget. Didn't. Please don't let it be too long. Hold on, hillbilly. I see you. No, I'm not sick anymore. I was sick, but not anymore. I had to check something in the oven. I had to run off real quick, look at something. Just Roop, just Brewski as a person. It don't make no sense to me. But I took Brownie to the groomers today, and you know they want to talk about they want to kill a soul that helps me. I guess I'd rather me be back on drugs because I imagine they can't exploit emotionally this type of person like they used to be able to. But you said you're sick. Someone else said they're sick too. So I was gonna go live just basically get to explain my side because I wasn't gonna try to scream and fucking explain it over at Rooski's over Tweedledee 1 and Tweedledee 2. That's all they wanted, anyways, was me to get angry and fucking, you know. I'm not playing that game no more. His issue is the never-ending same. He's like an existential crisis. He doesn't know what he's doing or who he's with. He's just along for the ride. And I jump up on the link. He's like, "Oh, Triple T, do you care if Square comes up?" Yeah, I'll talk to the faggot. Which, by the way, Ruski, I hope you take that down because your stream's going to be going down for hate speech. Yeah, it happens all the time now. So all the streams that have the word faggot everywhere in them, I'm going to take your stream down. One by fucking one. All right? You're not going to be able to counter strike it and be able to get it back in 10 days. No, you're going to lose your stream. So make sure you take that down, Ruski. Wouldn't want your hard worked channel of half troll subscribers to fucking go down. Be a real shame. Notwithstanding Triple T's rude ass, segue into me coming up on the panel. While I'm up there, there's somebody who I literally don't associate with because of how fucking weird and creepy and obsessed they are with me. And Ruski is 110% aware of that. 110%. And instead of being the neutral party which he wants to be and act like he is and say, hey, Fusion's in the back, do you want to, are you comfortable with him coming up? I've been like, hey, you want to bring him up? Adios. I'm gone. That's fine. I don't think he would have, I think it would have behooved him more for me to leave then. Like, it's not like he would have had a conflict on whether to have me or the other person up. But he didn't give that courtesy like he gave Triple T. And then him and other people will say that I'm like crazy out my head to say that he props himself up behind them. That's exactly what he's been doing. There's a video that was on one of their pages the other day of nothing but comments tearing into him from people who watched the interview and support Triple T in the Workyverse. But, whatever, Brewski. They're trolling you fucking. They're trolling you in a different way and level than they do most other people. You just can't see it yet. And that's the whole point. You won't see it until they're ready for you to see it. Why should I fucking worry about trying to give him the heads up, though? Fuck that. He's never gave me one sliver of fucking excuse me. I'm on a brain fart. He's never given me any consideration, just like a while ago. So I don't know why I'd be worried about giving him any. I guess that's the good-hearted person in me. But that's all right, But for you to insinuate, well, you didn't insinuate, you flat out said it. For you to flat out say that you doxed so-and-so, in this case, which would be Andrea's children, because you were jealous that she was up on my panel, is one, ludicrous, two, a lie, and three, a straight up cowardly bitch move thing to say. Talk about blame shifting. You doxed that woman and her kids because one, you were angry, two, you were upset, and three, you were a bitch. And that's exactly why you doxed that woman and her kids. And if jealousy came in the equation of it, well, boo fucking who, I gotta tell you, you are a dumb motherfucker because me and that woman have never seriously flirted or talked to one another like that the whole entire time. We played around on panel, sure. And you got jealous about that and decided that was enough to dox her kids, supposedly out of your own words. So since I couldn't address that with you on your panel, I'll address it here. And I would have said the exact, there's nothing me deviating from that I wouldn't have said on your panel here. But you got to have Tiny Tim and Bumfuck up there to shield you. Because you know I'd tear your ass off a new one. And you had them up there to be adversarial to me and to keep the attention off yourself. Because it was never about inviting me up, it was about trying to get me on your panel to get brownie points with the gang. If you don't think people can't see straight through your actions, you're fucking ignorant. All right? Now, Annie, are you okay? You bitch ass on up out of here. Hellbilly, I'll see you later or something. I'm getting off here. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay?